Submitted for your approval. You are about to enter a new dimension in live theater. You'll meet Claire, a woman you might describe as just as normal as you and me, although perhaps a bit more strong-willed. She is living the good life of an active retiree until that moment in time when she steps into the realm of the unexpected. It's a place where small, ordinary actions can have big repercussions. And you begin to ask yourself, could this happen to me? You walk into this room at your own risk because it leads to the future. Not necessarily a future that will be, but one that could be. Next stop, the danger zone.
Aha!
Oh, Pat, what a nice, oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, and what a nice surprise.
I'm glad to see you too. Well, maybe not quite like this. Are you doing okay?
Now, how do you think I'm doing? I got a broken arm, my hair is a mess, I have no makeup, and I don't even want to look in a mirror. Oof.
Let me tell you, hon, the finest hairstyle and the latest makeup is not going to make anybody look good in a hospital gown.
Well, I will tell you, it looks a whole lot worse from the rear view, believe me.
Well, we call them ICU gowns, not for nothing. Please don't turn around.
Oh, I won't, because if you saw some of the people in the hallway that I did, oof, I wished I didn't even have on my glasses. But hey, can you stay visit for a while?
Yeah, sure. Well, I really am sorry to see you cooped up like this. Your arm in a cast?
How did you find out that I was here anyway?
Well, you didn't answer your phone yesterday or this morning, so I called your daughter.
You called shit, oh.
Well, I had to find out what happened to you.
But they know how she hates to get called at work. They hate for her to get those personal calls. She's so busy.
Conversation of 20 seconds. She said, you fell and broke your arm. Told me where to find you. And that was it. Now, what is the rest of the story?
Well,
Yeah.
there's nothing much to tell. I just wanted to go sit out on the patio, in the back, enjoy the nice evening with my nice glass of wine.
And how big was this glass?
Oh, stop it.
Well, wait a minute. You told me it's dark out there. The light by your backyard doors and the garage have been burned out.
Really? You do not remember one thing I tell you, but that you remember.
Selective recall. One of my more endearing qualities.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was as dark as a blackout out there, but I have stepped out there over 1,000 times. I really didn't think I needed to see where to put my foot. But next thing I knew it, my slippers went a-flying and my wine was everywhere.
That's alcohol abuse. Maybe you couldn't see where to step because you need new glasses. Or those slippers you had on were no good.
My granddaughters gave me those adorable slippers, and my eyesight is just fine. The problem was a light bulb. And besides, I have trouble seeing only little things like all those dumb pills the doctor prescribes for me. Do you know he added another little white pill for my blood pressure? And now I can't tell the difference between any of them.
The plot thickens. You started taking something new, and maybe that made you a little dizzy.
Who are you calling ditzy? I will have you know I have all my marbles in place, I think.
Maybe a few extra ones stuck in your ear. You need to get your hearing checked. I said dizzy, not ditzy. But, hey, they did check you for a concussion?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Well, I got my head examined all right, but no concussion. The result was just lots of lectures about me stepping outside in the dark.
Not your smartest move. Imagine what might have happened if it weren't the season and your neighbors weren't there. Yeah, you need to get a button to call for help when things like this happen, like mine. See?
But no, I just can't wear that. It isn't my style. Oh, and really, there is no need, that is no need in making a big stink yelling, I've fallen, I can't get up.
There, you were lucky. You were just denying, man, I'd be glad it wasn't worse. Hey, have you, they did check you for good.
Yep, yes they did, yes they did.
Did that? Did
Yep,
that.
and I know, I would venture that these things are not good for people of our age, except I'm so much younger than you.
You did know that for people our age, falls are the leading cause of injuries and even death.
Ew, who are you? The messenger of doom?
It's a fact. Go ahead, giggle it on that phone thing.
Oh, bah humbug. I prefer alternative facts. And besides, I'm the comeback kid. Go ahead and Google that.
Giggle, Google, who cares? You're denying gravity exists. Falls are no laughing matter. And you're not a kid anymore.
Well, it is a broken arm. That is all. It will heal. I will be as good as new.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
if that's all it is, then how come you are still here?
Okay. So I am a little shaky. I'm a little off balance. So they're keeping me for observation. Oh, it is purely sadistic. They deliberately observe at the worst of times.
What do you mean?
Okay, well, they give me something for pain that makes me drowsy. Oh, and then I swear, they wait out in that hallway, observing until I fall asleep, so that they can walk in 5 minutes later to wake me up, to take my vitals, take me to physical therapy, or just observe how irritated I can get.
I bet it really only seems that way.
Oh, whatever. It is downright annoying, and I have told them so. Pat,
Yeah,
I just want to go home.
I know, dearie. But you do live alone.
I do not. Did you forget that Flo lives with me?
Flo, really? Flo is a cat. And how are you going to take care of her now? You need 2 good arms to handle that giant ball of fur.
Well, now you sound like everyone else who says I shouldn't be living alone anymore. It is ridiculous. I have lived alone for 20 years and been just fine, and I don't need to change that now. And you know what else? They want me to use a cane. Oh, no way. I am just fine.
This is not fine. Now, maybe you'll come and take Tai Chi with me at the senior center. It helps it balance, see?
No thanks. I do not need an exercise class. What I needed was a light bulb replaced. Okay. Why don't you, come on, why don't you make yourself useful and help me escape this joint? I don't need to be here. It's only a broken arm, and it is my left arm anyway. And I still have that good right arm from back in the day when I pitched for our high school softball team. And I could still pack a good punch if I need to when you bring me out of here.
This is not Alcatraz. And we are not Bonnie and Clyde.
You sound like everybody else, so I'm just going to say, et tu, Brute?
Well, how are you going to wash and cook and take care of Flo? You need 2 good arms for that ball of fur.
Well, I am just fine. I want you to watch this, okay? Okay. Watch. Don't make me nervous. Okay. So I won't be walking the tightrope at the circus anytime soon. But I still have a good right arm that I could learn how to do the trapeze. You know what? I just want to go home to my own space. I want to sleep in my own bed.
Yeah, but you live alone there.
Oh, I know, but still.
Okay, well,
sure.
I just tell them I am running an errand and I'll be right back. Okay, Mom,
Hi.
I think this is everything you asked for.
Ooh, I can put on my face. Ooh, maybe not. Ooh, lovely.
Oh, hi, Pat. I'm so glad you're here because I can't stay. I have to run back to the office for a meeting. Mom, please rest and try to stay out of trouble.
Now, you don't have to worry about me. I'm just fine. Now, you just better get going. Oh, wait. Did you remember my phone charger?
That wasn't on the list, Mom. Sorry, I gotta go. I'll see you tonight. Bye.
Oh, brother.
She seems stressed out.
I don't know it. But I just hate she has to do all these things for me. You know, listen, you did ask if there was something you could do to help me out, right? So would you mind running a little errand for me? I just don't want to have to ask Sherry for this one, please.
Okay, what is it?
Over there in my purse, there's a check that needs to be deposited so that my Duke Energy payment doesn't bounce. So you can drive through, drop it off in the drive-through, and it would help me a lot. And I don't want Sherry to think I can't handle my finances on my own.
Yeah, okay. What bank is it?
Teachers Credit Union.
Oh, that's on the other end of town. They retired from the school system years ago. Why didn't you go to the direct deposit?
Well, I meant to. I've just been so busy. And you know that I am the president of the Procrastinators Anonymous.
Yeah, this is true.
Oh, come on. You know I always do for myself. I never ask for help. I do not want to be a burden to anyone else. But here I am, stuck here, in a great deal of pain. Oh, the pain. I just wouldn't wish this on anybody else. Better that I should suffer than you. But if I had a friend like you, I would go out of my way to do an itty-bitty favor for you.
And the Oscar goes to... You should be president of the Lay It On Thick Anonymous.
Crazy man.
Huh.
But
But,
does that mean you'll do it?
yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. On one condition, Madam President. Promise me, no more putting things off. You're going to get all the lighting checked inside and outside your villa, even the night lights. And there are thresholds all over the place that can trip you up as you try to walk around, like going in the bathroom. I don't want to worry about you.
Well, I will raise my good right arm and swear to it.
Oh, and furthermore, you should let your daughter check into this bank business. Let her handle that for you.
Well, the less Sherry knows, the better. It's enough that she's going to my place to take care of Flo.
Oh, my God. I thought she was horribly allergic to cats, like I am.
Well, she is. And, I do wish that there was someone else to help. But the only one who lives closer to me is you.
And that's my cue. I think I better be leaving.
Pat, I do appreciate everything. I love the flowers. I do. I love them. And drive safely.
Bye, Claire.
Bye. And now don't you forget, I am going to be getting out of here as soon as possible. So call me at home.
Claire blames her sleep disturbance on the hospital staff, but it's really her mind that's keeping her awake. Round and round it goes. Why didn't you ask for help with the light bulb? Why didn't you wear better shoes outside? What are you going to do now? The merry-go-round in her mind spins like a wheel of chance, making it impossible for her to sleep in this middle ground between light and shadow. For the first time in her adult life, Claire must rely on others to take care of daily tasks, and she hates it. She's used to doing everything her own way. She isn't comfortable asking for help at all. The distress over Flo being home alone and the task of Flo's care being added to her daughter's workday pushes Claire to sign herself out of the hospital and go home without completing occupational physical therapy. Maybe not the best idea, Claire.
Now, Sherry, now don't be upset. I am so glad to be home. No, I am fine. Well, it's a little hard to manage with just one arm, but I was able to sleep in my own bed, and Flo missed me. And no, I did not take the Uber app off of my phone. I do not want to have you have to leave work to help me again. So that's it, and you talk to you later. Have a good day. I love you. Goodbye. Now, someone's going to come here to teach me how to move around my own home. I've lived here for years, never had a problem. But somebody's going to come in here, and I know it so well in my own house, I don't even have to wear my glasses. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess I best I get this over with now. Come in.
Good morning, Claire. It's Susan from the Home Health Care Agency here for physical therapy.
The door is open. Oh, someone's going to come in here. She sounds way too chipper for someone who's going to make me so miserable. Oh.
How are we today?
How are we? Well, you look just fine, and I'm peachy. All I can wear is this old thing. I can't do anything with my hair. I can't even peel a banana for my breakfast. And just in case you cannot tell, I am admitting I am a little bit feeling sorry for myself today.
Therapy for personal care issues would have been easy to complete at the hospital rehab units. But feeling sorry for ourselves doesn't help.
Well, I guess I didn't understand that. It's only a broken arm. It shouldn't be such a big deal.
It is a big deal, especially when we live alone. Any injury can make daily tasks difficult for us, and that increases our risk of another injury.
Well, not for me, because I will be more careful from now on.
Being careful does help, and the therapy we do today will also help us reduce our risk.
Why is everything we and us with this girl? I know she must have multiple personalities. You know, like Sybil. Now, all I can hope is that one of them will tell the rest of them to leave.
We'll complete a checklist for a fall risk assessment. But first thing, those backless slippers must be replaced with non-slip shoes or socks. In fact, socks with grips on the bottom should have been provided at the hospital. Were they?
Maybe. I can't wear those things. They're just so ugly. You know, those little bumps feel like warts.
Well, there must be a pair of good shoes in the closet.
Well, people do not wear good shoes around the house. In fact, I'd rather go barefoot. And you know what? I think I'm just too tired to go through a whole list of things today.
It's important for us to work together, Claire. We must identify and eliminate fall risks in our homes. Clutter like this can cause us to lose our balance as we walk around it. And scatter rugs like that one can easily slide and cause a fall.
Well, that rug belongs to my cat, Flo. She has slept on it since she was a kitten, and we've never had any problem with that. The problem was the light bulb. We fell because of the light bulb, not because of her little rug.
Without support, it's easy to slip on a rug like that. Are you using this cane?
Oh, no. No, I don't need that, and I'm just fine.
Looks like we have our work cut out for us here. So where's Flo now?
She's probably hiding because she can't stand a room full of people.
Well, what about the bathroom? Are there grab bars or safety bars installed?
I do know how to use the bathroom. Listen, Sybil, Susan. Frankly, you know, I'm in a lot of pain and I'm really out of patience with all these questions. Could you please come back another day? I really would like to try to sleep if I can. I need to sleep.
Perhaps we need a nurse to check on our nutrition or medication. Or maybe some in-home help to make things a little easier.
No, I do not need any more people in my house. I've already told you that I want to be alone. And besides, it's very hard getting comfortable in bed, and I am really just way too tired for all of this therapy today.
All right, we can reschedule for tomorrow. But that rug has to go out right now, and the non-slip socks must go on. At least give us that much, okay?
Okay.
So where should I put this?
There's a hole. There's a little closet in the hallway. Just put it there till my daughter can play with it.
Oh, great. And then we'll find the bag from the hospital.
Oh,
Oh, here it is.
oh yes. Thank you. Give it here. You might want to try a little of this. But guess what I found down here? Socks with little bumps.
Oh, good. Let's put them on. Here, I can help.
Okay.
Oh, yellow. It's so bright and shiny. I love it.
Yeah.
These little piggies are going to be nice and warm.
Uh-huh.
Here you go. Here, I can help with the other one, too.
Okay.
Ooh, these little piggies need a pedicure. Here you go. And then you just signed at the bottom of today's visitation form, and tomorrow the office will call to reschedule.
Thank you for being so understanding.
We try. Should I lock the door now?
Yes, please, lock the door, because I'm going to go ahead and try to go to sleep.
Feel better. Bye, Claire.
Bye, y'all. Pick up Flo's rug. This is all humbug. This humbug to all of this stuff. And, not going to touch that. You know, Flo and I have lived together. She has slept on that rug, or I've stepped on that rug when she's on it or when she's off of it. And I don't know. We just always did fine without it, but let me go get it. Oh, wait a minute. I'm feeling a little exhausted, a little off balance. Maybe it's that new blood pressure pill I started, and why didn't I ask Sybil about that? And also, this back pain. Why didn't I ask her to just give me a pain pill while she was here? Why is it so hard for me to ask for help? All right, okay, Flo, come on. It's gonna be time for your little nappy. Come on. Over here. Come on. We're gonna put it here where nobody can see it. Okay, give me dinner, honey. All right, here we go. Mama's gonna do it down here, and then we're gonna go and then. Oh, Flo! I've fallen. Flo! I've fallen. I can't get up. Help! 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 I can't get up.
Most fall injuries at home occur on a flat surface. Claire slipped on the rug she had put back down and fell. Suddenly, her villa is a frightening place. She cannot move without intense pain. Claire is trapped in an unknown dimension. She's locked inside, and none of her neighbors are home. Flo circles around her, mimicking her cries. Claire lies on the floor for 10 hours. 10 hours before someone hears them and investigates. Claire now falls into the category of calls first responders get the most for a second time. The Pinellas Park Fire Department will place Claire on a stretcher, and she'll be transported by ambulance to a hospital. Her fall results in a broken hip, a week in the hospital, and a long stint in rehab. This time, however, even after completing her therapy, Claire cannot go back home alone. She refuses home health care. Despite being so unsteady and even more limited in taking care of herself. No more strangers in her home. Sherry doesn't want to upset her mother further and decides to move her into her house, forcing both of her daughters to share one bedroom. Claire still cannot be left alone for long periods of time because she still needs help getting to and from the bathroom, which she shares with the girls. The whole family, along with Pat and available friends, are making sure someone is always there with her. The constant need to rely on others takes its toll on Claire, and she wakes up day after day wondering when this nightmare will end.
Okay, Caitlin, Grandma is asleep in your room. You have the clothes you need for a couple of days? Megan, I know you don't like this, but your room has enough space for the air mattress.
Mother, I have more space because I keep my room neat and clean. Where's she gonna put all her stinky clothes?
My clothes smell fine. You see who she is, Mom?
Megan, this is not forever. It's just until I can find an ALF with a room available for a month or two. Grandma Claire doesn't like it either. She'd rather go home, but she can't get up and down by herself just yet.
But Mom, Caitlin's gonna empty that basket and dump heaps of clothes everywhere. She's such a slob. You've seen what a mess she makes of the bathroom. She gets more water outside the tub than in it.
Do not.
Quiet down. Grandma is sleeping in the next room. Both of you listen. Be very careful to wipe up any spills on the bathroom floor as soon as possible, as soon as you make them. Will you promise to do that?
I promise, Mom. Totally. It's Megan and her bath oil that's on the floor.
That is not true. But I promise I'll clean up anything I spill.
Well, what I want is for each of you to clean up any spill, whether you made it or not. Do you promise?
I promise, Mom.
Oh,
Totally.
oh, geez. Okay, I promise. But I'll be the one cleaning up after her.
Will not.
Girls, please. Listen, I am tired and I am stressed and I have to go to the office.
The office? But Mom, you said I could use the car this afternoon. I told Jen we'd go to the mall.
I'll be right back and you can still go to the mall. They just need a client's paperwork and they can't find it. I won't be gone long.
But, Mom, I get totally scared when Grandma Claire rings that bell for help and you're not here.
Well, if she needs to get up, just remind her to use that walker I got her.
Oh, she hates that walker, Mom.
Well, it's just temporary until she can go back to using a cane.
Oh, she hates her cane even more.
Yeah, she's embarrassed to be seen using a cane. It's a pride thing, and it's silly.
Oh, like when you stayed home last week because of that big zit on your face?
Girls, quiet down. Grandma took a pain pill, so she's sound asleep. Just be quiet. Now, both of you listen. I'm very proud of you for helping your grandmother, and it helps me too. But I really gotta go now. I promise I'll be right back. I won't be gone long.
Megan, what's an ALF?
Oh, it's an assisted living facility. Like Mom said, Grandma can't get up by herself, so they'll at an ALF she'll get the help she needs for a while until she gets better.
And then she'll totally be able to go back home?
Well, that's the plan.
But I heard Mom and Dad whispering she could be here a really long time.
What? Oh, I can't stand having you in my space.
But I'm the one who had to give up my bedroom, and it's not fair.
Shush. Grandma's sleeping. Keep it down.
Keep it down? Keep it down? What if I have no room on my own until you leave for college? That's 734 days and counting? Oh, I totally hate sharing a room with you. You know you snore.
I do not.
You totally do. I recorded it. Listen.
Give me that phone. Give it to me. Give me the phone. Give it to me. I'm deleting that. Oh, now you did it. You woke her up, and it's your turn to answer the bell.
It is not.
It is too, and you know it. Besides, I have to text Jen about this.
Hey, already. Coming, Grandma.
What? I didn't even finish my text. That doesn't count as a turn.
Does too. She wanted water. I got her water from the bathroom.
Is that all she wanted?
I don't know, 'cause she dozed back off while I got it. So that is my turn. End of story.
No, it isn't. She doesn't even know you came back with the water. Poor Grandma Claire. Even with a pain pill, she's waking up. She must really be hurting.
Dad said she should have a fall thingy done at her place like Grandma May did.
Oh, wait, you mean that fall risk assessment?
Whatever. Could have been no fall in the first place. Maybe Grandma Claire could get one of those.
Oh, I don't know about that. Dad says she has a mind of her own, and she won't listen to anybody, just like you.
Hey, it's not bad to think for ourselves. We, independent women, can make our own rules.
Well, that independent thinking isn't working for her now. We gotta do something.
Like what?
I know. We could visit Grandma May and write down all the changes that made her condo safer.
Duh. How's that going to get me back in my own room?
Duh, lame brain. The idea is for us to convince Grandma Claire to have the fall risk assessment done too.
Totally. Like if it's us, her favorite grandkids asking. She just might do it.
Exactly. Now you get it. Totally. And then she can go back home, and best of all, she'll be safer there than in your room with all your stuff all over the place.
It's not that I don't want Grandma Claire here, 'cause I love her like crazy. I just miss my room. And I miss how much fun she used to be. Lame brain, it's your turn to answer the bell.
Oh, I don't think so. Grandma didn't know you brought the water, remember? It doesn't count as a turn if she doesn't see you. And besides, I have to text Jen about the change in plan.
Well, I have to unpack.
Ew! Gross! Ew!
While the girls argued, Claire decided to try to get to the bathroom on her own. She pushed herself up with difficulty. Fear took hold. The bathroom seemed so far away, and where were her glasses? Painfully, she willed herself to move. Watch out, Claire! There was water on the bathroom floor from earlier, and whoops! Down she went. The girls were devastated when they found her. Claire was taken to the hospital again, this time with a fractured neck. Spills on the floor are a leading cause of slips and falls, and more falls take place at home than anywhere else. It looks like Claire is one step deeper into the danger zone.
Oh, come in, girls. Oh, I am so glad to see you. Are you hungry?
Oh, no, thank you, Grandma May. I don't feel like eating. I feel so bad. Grandma Claire fell again.
I know.
Yeah, and it's totally all our fault.
Now, what happened to your Grandma Claire is not totally all your fault. She should have waited for someone to help her instead of going to the bathroom alone. It's a shame she's going through this, but I don't see how the two of you going hungry helps anybody.
Oh, I love you, Gram.
Me too, Graham.
Oh, and I love the two of you.
But who do you love more?
Trick question. Oh, grandmas don't divide their love. We multiply it. I'm just happy to have you both here while your mom and dad are so busy.
Will you tell us the truth about what's going to happen to Grandma Claire?
Will she end up in my bedroom like totally forever?
When they're not completely stressed out, Mom and Dad whisper like they're hiding something from us.
Well, They just don't want you to worry. The truth is, her doctor will say what's best for her. Like my own dear grandmother always said, don't worry before it's a time. That was good advice then and now.
Oh, but I can't help but worry. Everything is such a mess.
Well, adjusting to change is very uncomfortable. Hey, how about we make some of your favorite comfort food for dinner? With 3 good cooks, it'll be a piece of cake.
Ooh, can we bake a cake for dessert?
Well, of course. What's Grandma Claire's favorite cake?
Chocolate cake.
Yes, we can do that.
Oh, I hope you never end up falling like Grandma Claire did.
Well, it helps that I get everything important checked out periodically. My vision, my hearing, my blood pressure, review my medications, and I go over every little change I feel in detail with my doctor.
Why do you have to do that?
Because keeping a close eye on all those things can prevent falls. Falls are serious. The more candles on the cake, the more precautions I must take.
That's smart. And keeping your home safe is smart too.
That's right. I followed the recommendations made in my fall risk assessment. Oh, and that helped me a lot. It was well worth the time, and I am so glad I made the time to have it done.
Hey, Graham, your condo is officially a safe zone.
That's my goal. I had to spend a little money on new light bulbs, but they're brighter and they last longer. And I did hire a handyman to fix the thresholds all over, inside and out. And I am so glad for the help that you gave me in the kitchen and the bathroom. I'm not afraid of falling anymore, and that was well worth it.
Oh, I was happy to help you rearrange your kitchen so that it was easier to reach the stuff that you use all the time.
Oh, that was a big job. So easy to put off. You know, procrastinate.
And I like the monkey bars in the bathroom, so you always have somewhere to hang on.
Monkey bars? Oh, you mean the grab bars. That's right. I don't want to monkey around with safety.
Hey, Graham, what happened to that pretty rug that you used to have in front of the sink?
Oh, it was thin. It wasn't slip-proof. It just wasn't safe, and I had to change it. Now, my new mat stays put and absorbs water spills, and my new shoes are slip-proof, too.
Hey, Graham, those are totally styling sneakers.
Well, thank you. They look pretty good, and they help my aching back, and they are great for doing my exercises at the senior center. Want to see?
Oh, yeah. Hey, we got to check out Grandma Claire's shoes when we get home.
Oh, that's a great idea. But for now, how about we make some spaghetti and meatballs for you girls to take home for dinner? I'll preheat the oven for that cake. Let's get busy. Caitlin!
Recovering from multiple falls is not a piece of cake. After being in the hospital another 2 weeks and then going to a skilled nursing facility, Claire's mind floats in a twilight zone, a dimension of the mind between light and shadow, between sight and sound, and fear. Her daughter is consumed with managing the finances of 2 households, plus qualifying Claire for benefits to help pay for the ongoing care she needs. Sherry and Claire are reversing roles, and they both feel out of place and out of time. The danger zone has consumed them, and there seems to be no escape. Hang on, folks, it's going to be a bumpy ride.
Mom, are you awake?
Yes, I'm awake. I wish I was asleep and this was a nightmare, but I am awake.
I cannot believe that this all started with that fall stepping outside in the dark.
Yeah, I lived there for years. I went in and out that door thousands of times. What difference did the darkness make? I just don't know. I just thought it would be much more dangerous if I tried to change that light bulb myself. I just wished I had made some other choices and stayed safe inside.
Well, inside is where you tripped over the rug and broke your hip, Mother.
I've had Flo's rug for years. How could I have slipped on it? Hey, how is Flo? Y'all gonna be keeping her for me, right?
I'm sorry, Mom. We just can't. We have to find her a new home. We're all too allergic.
My poor Flo. She'd probably be back at home with me right now if I hadn't fallen that last time at your house in the bathroom. If there only hadn't been that water on the floor.
The girls feel horrible about that. But you weren't supposed to get up without help. If you had just waited.
I hate to ask for help. I have always been so capable. I've lived there for 20 years. I'm not going to be able to go back home at all, am I?
Mom, you know the villa is being sold to pay for your care here and whatever comes next.
I always knew that I would sell that villa sometime so I could help the girls get through their education. I just never thought it would be like this. I just never thought, and nor did I plan to fall.
Oh, Mom, no one plans to fall.
Oh, is she asleep? I came at the wrong time.
Did someone say wrong time? This is all wrong. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to do anything. I just want to go ahead and close my door. That's what I want to do. Oh.
Oh no, Mom! Someone call 911! Mom!
She hit her head this time. She's not gonna make it.
Oh, stop! Stop!
Wait a second, I didn't even get to say my line.
I'm sorry, but this is all wrong. Are we really in a twilight zone here? This is supposed to be a play about preventing falls, but it's spiraling out of control. I can't stand here any longer and watch this. Everybody on stage now, please. Thanks for coming, but we need to eliminate the need for you to even be here.
No lines? I guess I am just another pretty face.
Claire, what's going on here?
Well, I have always done everything by myself. I never wanted to ask for help from anybody. I just never thought anything like this would ever happen to me. And it just snowballed, and oh, I just wished I had made some other choices.
Sherry, what do you think would have made a difference for your mom?
Well, I think she should have stayed in the rehab unit until they discharged her, and then accepted help at home until she was feeling steady and strong again.
But I wanted to honor her wishes, so I didn't put my foot down.
Susan, any advice?
We? Well, I think you should wear better shoes and use a cane to steady yourself while recovering. And if you like to stay home, if that's what you want, you need to accept help from professionals to come inside.
Pat, May, do you have any suggestions for Claire?
She should take Tai Chi. And listen to the advice of your therapists.
And you definitely should have a fall risk assessment done
Yeah.
to make both you and your home safer.
Girls, any last words?
You're important to us, Grandma. You gotta stay safe.
Totally. And get some monkey bars.
Okay.
Okay, let's rewind back to your first scene.
Okay.
Claire, you're getting a second chance. Let's see what you do this time.
Okay.
Well, talk about the realm of the unexpected. I've never seen a play get so out of control like this. We have entered an entirely new dimension, one that allows Claire to travel back in time with a better understanding of the consequences that come with some choices. You will see everything through her new perspective. How it impacts you is entirely in your control.
Well, so that's the story. That's pretty much what happened, and that's how I ended up here.
Well, there's no denying the gravity of falling.
Oh,
You doing okay?
yeah, I am right now for now, but I am going to do better for the future. Even Scarlett knew that tomorrow is another day.
And frankly, my dear, I simply don't give it.
Okay, Rhett. All right, Rhett, come along, sign my cast.
Yeah, it'll be a pleasure, dearie.
You know what?
What?
Sherry's mother-in-law had what she called a fall risk assessment done at her condo. And they made all kinds of changes to make it safer for her to live there. And it was done by professionals, and they were really helpful, and it was free.
Oh, now you're talking my language. I want more information done at my place.
Me too. Yep, and what else have I done? What else would
Oh.
you recommend?
Have you thought about getting a medical
Uh-huh.
button like I have?
Oh, I read your mind, or you read mine, because yes, I have already ordered one.
Good.
You know, I mean, I do have flow, but a cat really isn't very good for calling for help, so. But here's what I can alert a family member or a friend and maybe avoid a 911 call altogether.
That's true. Falls are the leading cause of injury and death for people our age.
And I know that now. And I have learned that falls can be prevented. They do not have to happen.
Yeah.
Hello, Claire. I'm glad you're aware of that. My name is Susan. I'm a physical therapist. I'm going to evaluate your balance and show you exercises that you can do at home. I brought your medical alert button that you requested.
Oh, thank you. Very good. Thank you. Oh, I certainly hope that I don't ever have to push that button with all the help that I've been getting to keep me on my feet. But just in case, I know that it's there. And I want to do everything I can to stay on my feet. So now for you, would you mind signing my cast?
My pleasure. We do need to talk about exercises.
All right.
Pat, what do you do to stay in shape?
I was just talking about exercises with Claire at the senior center. What do you think of Tai Chi for balance?
That is an excellent exercise program for balance. In fact, here at the hospital, we have a wonderful class called A Matter of Balance. I'll get you both some information.
Great. That sounds wonderful.
Oh, can we hug you?
Oh, absolutely, Megan. Caitlin. Oh, you're totally. Oh, hugs help grandma's heal faster.
We were totally scared when Mom said you fell and went to the hospital.
Oh, sorry.
Claire, I hope you don't mind our visit. The girls really wanted to see that you were okay.
You know I'm delighted to see all of you. Now, I think you know Pat.
Pat.
And I have a new friend, Susan. She is a physical therapist, and she is teaching me some exercises.
I have a friend from school, Sam Miller, and his mom's a physical therapist here. Do you know her?
I am her.
Oh.
Caitlin, huh? You know, Sam talks about you all the time.
Oh my God.
I will be happy to help your grandma today in any way I can. But you may need to remind her to do her exercises at home, okay? It is a team effort.
Oh, we will. We want her to stay strong and independent like always.
Well, you guys don't have to worry anymore because I am going to do everything I can to get better, and I'm definitely going to be asking all of you for some help. Now, why don't you guys come close, sign my cast? Who go first? Come on.
Claire is collecting autographs on the only cast she ever intends to have.
Pat, didn't you have some questions about my condo?
We were talking about changes you'd made to make your house safer. We want more information on that in my place.
That is great. A fall risk assessment is well worth the time, less than an hour, and the recommendations truly do help us reduce our risk of falls.
All right.
What do we do that? Now it's your turn, May. Come on, over here.
Sure.
I'm going to be following also in your footsteps. I'm going to stop procrastinating.
Well, good for you.
Oh, Sherry. What you doing here?
Well, it's my lunch hour, and I wanted to see you. I guess I wasn't the only one, huh?
No, you're just time to sign my case along with everybody else. Why didn't you just call?
Well, I thought of something, and it's important for us to tell the doctor. Didn't you start taking a new blood pressure medication a few days ago? Could that have made you unsteady? I mean, along with that glass of wine. Oh. That might have contributed to your fall.
Claire, it's okay to enjoy a glass of wine, but you need to check with your nurse for side effects of your medications so you know when to take them safely. If there is a problem, the doctor can make changes before you leave.
Oh my goodness, I am just so totally fortunate to have so much help with you on my behalf. I have always tried to do for myself, but now I know it does take a team effort to get me back on my own 2 feet.
Wow.
Quite lovely. And now this is the really important part. Using a cane or a walker for balance does not make me look weak. It makes me look wise.
Yes.
I've learned it the hard way, but from now on, I am going to do everything I can to be falls free. So now, if I could have my cane, please. Thank you. And an arm for some support. I want to thank you all for being on my team. On my team. Because from this day forward, I am denying gravity. Now you all have your programs, and I want you to pull your programs out. And on the back, we have a little bit of a ditty.
Little bitty ditty.
A little bitty ditty. So, if y'all are ready, maestro. Maestro. I fell for you in a way that you say that you can learn from me. Make changes now, get help, ask how, and may you live false free. And may you live false free. And may you live false free. Make changes now, get help, ask how, and may you live false free. Now you're going to join, listen further, maestro. We're going to join in with us. To stay on your feet is important.